Hi Libras, this is going to be your reading from June the 16th to the 30th. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. All right, your Angel Oracle message, wow, I can't speak, this week is take charge and action. Your message. Don't be afraid to take charge or to be strong at this time. Sometimes we have to take control in order to be respected or honored. If you feel like your current situation is moving in a direction that isn't serving you, your joy, or your purpose, the message of this card is to put your foot down now. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do need clarity now. And unless you step in, it won't unfold. So set a good example. Respect yourself, lead rather than be led. If you're wondering whether to make the next move in a particular situation, this card is encouraging you to do so. Often, angels find it difficult to support us fully unless we make the first move. Meet them halfway now by showing your commitment to moving forward. If you are feeling ambitious at this time, this card is asking you to trust in your gifts and your potentials. You have the opportunity to move forward in your career, personal life, or spiritual life. If you are the co-creator with the universe, and your angel guide is encouraging you to take action. By setting clear intentions, having a strong vision, and taking the action steps you need to make your ideas come to life, you are showing the universe your commitment to your expansion. And know that with every step you take, your angels are with you, cheerleading and encouraging you to rise on up. Rise up and focus your intention and send it out like an arrow. All right. Fiery time for you, it seems, Libra. Let me just pull some tarot cards here and then give me a minute to kind of feel this energy for you. All right, for Libra, please. All right. Just give me a second here to feel this energy that I'm feeling. For Libras, please. Okay, this energy that I'm kind of feeling for you right now, it's interesting. We have the Three of Cups coming up in our main energy, which is kind of like a celebration. Here, it could be kind of getting together with friends. It could be celebrating a birthday. It could be any kind of gathering where you can kind of connect with other people again. And that's kind of in your main energy this week, or in these 2 weeks. So I feel like there is going to be some kind of celebration for you, Libra, or something where you kind of, your friends get together and you see people you haven't seen in a while. Or this kind of, maybe you're just planning to just have some fun for these 2 weeks. You know, it's summer solstice. Maybe you're getting into that summer mood and be like, hey, let's reconnect. Or you know, I just want to put like a group of people together to maybe go on vacation or something like that. But again, I feel like there is going to be kind of an importance here, or a celebration, or coming together where you feel really connected with other people, which is really nice. I have this Page of Pentacles here as well, which is basically the beginning of something here. And it's usually having to do with maybe career, maybe it's having to do with a new path, maybe it's just new intentions here for yourself as well, maybe it's a new relationship. But Page of Pentacles is always like planting a seed, right? It's like we have this idea, we have this what we maybe want, you know, what we want out of our relationships, and we're going to put it in the ground, we're going to plant it, we're going to water it, we're going to nurture it, and watch it grow. So I feel like there's something here that's beginning for you in the beginning stages in general. Maybe, again, like I said before, it's a career. Maybe for some of you, it's a relationship. But there's something that you really want to nourish and see kind of, you know, grow and expand here. For some of you, maybe this is like a new career. Maybe this is a new job opportunity for you as well. You're like, I really want to focus on that in this next little while. But we do have the 9 of Wands here. And the 9 of Wands is kind of energy of not really trusting. So it feels like even though we have this idea, have this thing that we want to maybe grow or create, it's like we're having a hard time trusting it. We're having a hard time trusting maybe it is that we want here, or I'm nervous that like it might fail. We have the 9 of Wands coming out after in this reading, and the 9 of Wands is something that starts off really hot and heavy, and then it kind of fizzles out. It's like really at first it's like this huge passionate thing, and then it kind of dies out here. And maybe that's just what you're nervous of and you're scared of. Maybe this new thing is like you're feeling great about it right now, but it's like, what if it just kind of fizzles out? But you'll never know here, I would say, unless you try, Libra. For some of you, this is a new connection with someone else. Maybe they are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a new like lover in general. But I just feel like this nervous wavering of it. If it's career, it feels like you might be like, maybe you just haven't found your kind of calling yet. Maybe you like love something right away and then it just kind of dies out and you're just like, ugh, I'm over this again. Maybe there needs to be a little bit of exploration there. We have the 5 of Swords, which is all about defeat, and the 4 of Pentacles, which is all about kind of letting go. And I feel like it's kind of letting go of the fact that even if something doesn't work out here, you know, at least we tried, at least we kind of put our energy into it. And if we still want to kind of pursue it after that, then we kind of keep going. But we just got to kind of, I feels like let go of this idea of this kind of defeat, or this idea of, you know, nothing's ever working out for me, or this idea of you're like of just exhausted of everything, or feeling like everything is kind of a struggle here. It feels like you're kind of moving more into your kind of your talents, your creativity, and your power with this Queen of Wands coming out. But we have the Hangman in reversed. And the Hangman in the reverse is something about impatience here. It's basically like we want things to happen now for us. It's like we already want to be at this Queen. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it takes time. It takes trial and error. It takes a while to kind of build your skills, Libra, to build your, your creativity, to really build the self-confidence in the work that you do here. So I feel like there is something that you are trying to build towards, or taking this kind of new action on. And that's why you're kind of getting these fire signs coming out, because I do feel with this Queen of Wands, it is your energy, Libra. There's something that you want to create. There's something that you're talented at doing, something that you are passionate about here, but you kind of already want to be at this kind of stage where you are at the top of your career. And then it's kind of like, well, it has to build first. And so I think that's what you're doing with this kind of Page of Pentacles, is you're kind of being like, I want this, so I'm going to start out by putting that intention that I want this, and I'm going to start kind of growing that and working on it here. So that's why I feel like some of you are maybe starting a new job sector, or some of you, if you do want like a serious relationship, you're going to take it like step by step here for yourself. Let's see. There might have been something that you want to get started with a water sign here as well. I have the King of Cups in the reverse, and that's Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Maybe there's something that you were really hoping to happen or kind of get started, but you kind of feel like emotionally they're just not maybe mature enough, or they're not just in the place where they can be kind of fully committed in a way here, because we do have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which just means something that we wanted did not really come out for us, or something didn't start the way that we wanted it to. Maybe this was in the past, but it feels like it could be, it just feels like you're just like, oh, this is, this wasn't what I thought it was going to be here. And so I feel like you're kind of realizing that now, and you might be taking some steps to kind of walk away from that. I don't know if some of you are having the travel bug right now, or just kind of generally want to maybe travel or kind of see the world. I get this, it's interesting because we have this kind of Eight of Cups here, which is all about kind of a wish fulfillment, which is all about emotional contentment, which is, feeling supported and sitting pretty in our emotion. We have the World card in reverse, which sometimes can be repeating patterns. But I feel like this is more having to do with kind of maybe seeing the world, or maybe you're doing something, this new thing. Maybe you're taking a course in a different country. Maybe you are, you're looking at maybe studying abroad. Maybe you are looking at work in a different location as well, because I'm just getting this kind of feeling stuck where we are and wanting to kind of escape a little bit. I have the Hierophant coming out in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse is this energy. It's Taurus energy. It's the energy of like rebellion, of wanting to rebel here. So I don't know if you're like feeling like in your, fun girl, fun guy summer kind of phase right now, where you're just like, I'm just going to go against the societal norms of what I should be doing, and kind of pursue what I want here. But I do feel like there's some opportunity coming in for you to kind of do that. So I don't know if it's a work-related travel, if you're just wanting to kind of get away for a while here, but I just feel like this energy with you of it being like the summer of you in a way. Like you're like, I'm really just focusing on myself this summer, focusing on some happiness, focusing on some joy. Here as well with the Six of Cups, you're just like, I'm looking to have a good time. That's not a bad thing. I mean, especially if you're kind of like pursuing your joy or pursuing what it is that actually makes you feel good. I think that's super, super important. Seems like for some of you, Libra, there's a connection here which you're thinking about maybe walking away from or ending. I have the Death card coming out sideways, which is Scorpio energy here. And because it is coming out sideways, it's kind of like, well, we don't know which way to go with this. It's like either, we stay or we go. We leave something behind and start anew, or we just let out and let it kind of completely phase out, or we don't and we kind of stick with it. And I feel like that's what this energy is with this Two of Cups here, is this kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be just a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be just someone maybe that's you're not really connecting with anymore. Just two people that you're maybe working with before as well, or collaborating with. But yeah, there's definitely this... There's definitely this like relationship here where you're like deciding whether to end or not. I think that's the kind of the questions that are kind of popping up for you, right? I feel like you're in this kind of like adventure mode, like you want to go adventure in things, and I don't know if this person is like that, maybe wants something different, but I'm getting this kind of like fiery energy from you, that wanting to kind of explore and be out there a little bit, and getting curiosity too as well. I have the Five of Wands here in the reverse, the Ten of Wands in the reversed, the King of Swords, which could be you and your energy. You are an air sign, or you could be dealing with another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But it feels like there's a crossroads moments for you in general, and I feel like with this kind of King of with the King of Swords here, you're trying to make like a plan for yourself. You're trying to be kind of a little bit strategic. I feel like right now there might be a little bit burnout going on for you right now, and that burnout might be just fueling a little bit more conflict in your relationships and in your personal life. So I feel like there's this energy of you kind of trying to be more strategic, or more, think of a better logical plan, so you're not feeling so much of this conflict, you're feeling so much of this burnout energy. It's like, okay, what can I do? What kind of plan can I make? I know we all have to work and we have to to pay bills, and that's kind of important here too, but you're just like, okay, what can I sacrifice? Can I find a job that's maybe a little bit less stressful? Can I find a job that I'm not so exhausted by here? And I feel like that's kind of the road that you were on, or the road that you're trying to decide at least between. Yeah, it feels like there's going to be, again, it feels like this kind of whole reading is going to be at the crossroads for you. You're trying to decide between things, what you actually truly do want here, which actually truly does light you up, what kind of gets you excited, Libra. And it's funny because I feel like this is Libra is usually, the scales are like one way or the other way, but I feel like they're asking you to be a little bit more precise in these kind of 2 weeks, and that's what this take charge and action is to be a little bit more direct, like the King of Wands is, like the Queen of Wands is, on where you want to go and what you do want. Just gonna pull a Moonology card for you here. Alright. You have surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and image to mind. Agreed. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head and a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they are telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you pulled this card, matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card. But you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attuned to the moon, I am getting the answers that I need. The teaching. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card, right? We're talking about all this take action, takes charge, talking about all this kind of fire energy here. The full moon is also a time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. The pulling of this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. So it looks like some answers for you on the way, especially in this kind of should I stay or should I kind of go energy, or deciding which way to go, Libra. All right, this was your end of the month reading. I hope it helped.